All right. Well, hi, everyone. Today I'm with Lynn Louise Wonders. And Lynn is the founder of the Mindfulness-based Therapy Training Institute, as well as the author of the new book, Mindfulness-based Play Therapy. She's a therapist and play therapist with over 20 years of experience. And I'm so excited you're here. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Awesome. Me too. So tell me, Lynn, what's one thing you would love for the world to know?
I would love for the world to know that when you don't know what you're doing or you forget why you're here, that the quality of your warmth and your loving presence is more than enough.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Wow. Lynn, how did you come to discover this?
Because when I was first learning how to do play therapy and I was
Mhm.
in supervision, I had a brilliant mentor who was holding space for me when I was sort of pondering what I was doing and like, is anything happening? Am I doing this right? And questioning myself. And I got the same feedback from this mentor that reminded me, when you in the moment when you are not sure what's happening or if what you're doing is enough, just to remember that your warmth and your loving presence is all that matters.
That is so
And
awesome.
so what it did was it gave me permission and it has helped me over the course of my career. And it's at the heart of the practice of mindfulness
Right.
that what really matters is attuned presence. That ultimately that is what is required in order for us to have a quality of connection, whether that's if we're therapists with our clients, whether that's in our personal relationships and our working relationships, that we can really celebrate the power of just slowing down and feeling into where we are in the present moment and knowing that that attuned presence is more than enough.
I can just see how that marked you from that supervisor. Like I know you I've had those moments where you hear something and it just stays with you.
Yeah.
And when you first said it, I took it as life advice. It's like, yeah, that's great life. And as you continue to talk about it, I thought it's like what an adventure we have as play therapists. It's like if so, of course, it's something that comes up a lot as a feeling in the playroom. It's like, oh, I'm not sure what to do here.
Exactly.
Oh, and then I'm just thinking of us as play therapists as like really seek adventure seekers. That's so beautiful. Thank you. So what's the first step someone would take in this?
I think that it's when you recognize that you're doubting yourself, or you recognize that you're confused, or you recognize that you're questioning, what do I do? That to recognize that you have that feeling and bring it into awareness in your physical body and allow yourself to just feel your feet on the floor. If you're sitting, feel your seat in the chair
Mhm.
and feel your breath and just come into fully embodied present moment awareness. And that just creates a felt experience of I am here now. I am present. And then that can help you to embody this practice of my warmth and my loving presence is more than enough in this moment. So I think it's about coming out of questioning mind and doubting mind. I mean, you notice that, you
Yeah.
notice it, and then just bringing awareness down into the body and into the breath. It sounds so simple, and yet it's such a powerful grounding, centering, attuning practice. So if we can attune to ourselves, then we're better equipped to be attuned to the person that is in front of us, whether that's a client or friend, a family member, you know,
Yeah.
whoever we're encountering and
For
connecting
sure. Yeah, that's a great first step to become aware of it.
with.
And
Yeah.
so what's an obstacle that people face? A common obstacle?
It's the monkey mind, the thinking. that we get caught up in thinking about questioning and asking it when we're in the presence of someone that we need to be present with.
Mhm.
If the obstacle is that we're worrying too much or analyzing too much or questioning too much, we're thinking about what I should be doing or what's next. And while we need to have that meta awareness, of course, for responsible practice, I think that if we get too caught up what in that kind of thinking, that takes us away from the quality of the presence in this moment with this person that's in front of us.
Yeah. Yeah, I think especially with children, I think
Yes.
I'm like, yeah, especially that's, I think they pick up on that more. It's such a big part of the, how lovely. Yeah. And so, how do I know if I'm doing it right?
Well, you can tell because of the felt sense between yourself and the client, yourself and especially if we're talking about children. Children live in the present moment. Children typically, I mean, I know that we have children who have anxiety disorders and are
Yeah.
worried and so forth, but generally speaking, children naturally are just in this moment. And
Hmm.
so if we are in this moment with them, you can feel the reciprocal process of presence and connection. And also, you also know that you're doing this right when you check in with your body and you're able to feel a sense of more grounded, relaxed presence in your physical body.
Hmm. Yeah.
And when you can notice that your doubting of self begins to evaporate with enough practice, you know that you're doing this right.
Yes. Yeah. I love what you're saying because it's like there's a certain amount of will to bring yourself a little bit in.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay. And then, I, as I'm talking to you right now, I've been working with kids, also for a couple of decades, but as a play therapist for only 10 years, but not as much as you, but a long time. Also, just it's that children are in that present moment, like you're saying, and that's why we use toys and stuff because it's just like the manipulate,
Mhm.
externalize their world and everything. And it's not really until one thing that I love is not really until age 12 that they can self reflect. So we provide that reflection and stuff. But I love that you're saying that we know we're doing it. We might be doing it right when we get this flow feeling with them,
Yes.
and
It is
like
a feeling.
yeah, and that's a lovely, lovely way to sort of think about it. And it seems like you would have to have your own sort of mindfulness practice
Oh my goodness, I'm so
outside
glad you
of
said
the
that. So
playroom.
glad you said that.
Yeah.
Yes. We can't go into the playroom or the therapy room and introduce mindfulness techniques to our clients without practicing it ourselves,
Yeah.
or it won't come across as authentic, it won't be as effective.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And by embodying the practice of mindfulness, of being in present moment, allowing for what is to arise without judgment, without evaluation,
Yeah.
when we're able to practice that enough ourselves, it flows more naturally for our clients. We're modeling it for our clients
Hmm.
by practicing it ourselves. And then we can introduce these concepts in a developmentally and age appropriate way to
Yeah.
our clients and invite them to practice as well.
Hmm. And I think you're right. I think we with modeling the presence is so big, but it's also I'm thinking of like when I remember when I was a new play therapist, or if a new play therapist hears this, it's like it's not you don't have to be mindful the whole time. It's like just working towards it, like in and out. Maybe
Yeah,
you're just like working that as a strength, like you might do a muscle.
absolutely. Yes. Yeah. And even noticing when you come out of mindfulness and
Yeah.
noticing that is mindfulness.
Yes, I love that.
So
Yes,
you
so good.
notice when you have a judgment arise, oh,
Yeah,
I'm judging,
yeah,
and
yes,
yeah, it is. I like that idea of the kind of in and out, in and out, in and out.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's so beautiful, Lynn, what you said about just like getting into the that your warm presence. I think you said, warm, you know, um, I don't forgot exactly how you said, but when you said that, it's like it's almost like you can tap into that at any point, and even in a
Absolutely.
traffic jam, or that it's there, accessible. And I've worked before with like accessing what's in my mind, but I just love the thought of thinking about the warm presence, and I'm gonna hold that with me.
And it's an embodied practice.
Yeah,
And also the whole idea of mindfulness-based play therapy is neurobiologically informed. We know a lot about the nervous system now, thank goodness, and we have scientific ways of explaining what's happening.
Yeah.
And basically, the child's nervous system can feel our nervous system.
Yeah.
And when we are present and aligned and attuned to ourselves, the
Yeah.
nervous system broadcasts and receives information through the body.
Wow.
So when you feel into your body and you're able to invite your whole self to just fully come into this moment through felt sense in the body, the
Mhm.
nervous system is broadcasting something to the child that helps the child to feel safe, secure, and connected. So we're co-regulating all the time as we regulate ourselves, we're regulating the
Yeah.
child. And it's just this beautiful exchange.
Mhm. Yeah, it's as you're explaining it, I'm thinking, yeah, that presence is actually more than enough. And
More
oh, it's so beautiful. So, and I'm thinking about the book title. It's so I think it's timely and important. So, I'm going to put all your contact info. So that's our time, Lynn. Thank you so much for just this exploration about
Thank you for
presence.
having me.
Yeah,
It's my
that's
pleasure.
good. Good. Thanks.